If you clicked on this video to learn how to drop a nuke, then you clicked on the perfect video. Not only am I going to go over the best loadouts to use to drop a nuke, best game modes to drop nukes, best score streaks, and I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks along the way that will 100% have you dropping a nuke very soon. I'm also going to go over the easiest maps to drop a nuke on, and I'm going to explain how to spawn trap on those maps so you guys have an easier time farming kills so that you can get your nuke streak faster. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below if this helped you drop a nuke for the first time, or if it helped you drop even more nukes than you ever had before. But without any more being said, let's get into step 1, choosing your loadout. So there are two options when choosing your loadout. You either can choose the gun that you are most comfortable with, or the easiest way is just using meta. Now I will be giving you guys two SMG options, and I will also give you guys two AR options. Number 1 for ARs, I have the AK-74. The Kepler Microflex corded compensator, reinforced barrel, and then the precision foregrip to have more stability on your weapon, because this thing does kick so hard. It is like Mike Tyson giving you uppercuts while you're trying to shoot this thing, I swear to God. And then the rear grip, the ergonomic grip to have that sprint to fire speed. Now getting into the second AR option, I have the XM4. It is so good that it got GA'd by the pros. So the class, you're going to want to have the compensator on, the long barrel, the precision foregrip, extended mag, and you're going to want to have light stock just for a little bit of mobility. If you notice, I do not build my ARs like movement builds. It is not that good this year. All ARs are kind of slow and clunky. This SMG right here is by far the best gun in the game. The mobility is insanely fast. You are doing Tyreek Hill 40-yard dash numbers with this thing. So for this class, we're going to start off with the ported compensator, the reinforced barrel, Ranger foregrip, extended mag, and then to pull it all together, we have the balanced stock. For your second meta SMG option, I would use the PP Bison. You're going to want to have the ported compensator, the reinforced barrel, the ergonomic grip, and no stock. Now for the fifth attachment, you could either do rapid fire like I do, or you could change to fast mags. And also, I couldn't forget the best secondary in the game. This is the class for it. I'm just going to let you copy it. We're going to get straight into step 2, which is the easiest game mode to drop a nuke in. Now, the easiest game mode to drop a nuke in is by far Domination. Before Nuketown came out, this was by far the easiest way to get nukes. I got probably 15 nukes just from playing this game mode. Now, this is personal preference. You can do hardpoint as well, or kill confirm, because the games do last a little bit longer. TDM is a no-go, but now that Nuketown 24/7 is out, I would just cherry pick for Domination. It is by far the easiest game mode to control spawns in. And now, speaking of controlling spawns, I'm going to tell you the two easiest maps to drop a nuke in, which is Nuketown and Payback. These maps are very small and also have very easy spawn traps to control. For example, I'm going to show you how to spawn trap on Nuketown. Before I go over spawn trapping, just real quick, I want to go over which score streaks to use. You definitely want to be using UAV, counter UAV, and harp. UAV and harp so that you can see where the enemy players are at, and then counter UAV to block them from seeing where you're at. Now, perks are personal preference, but I highly recommend at least running Scavenger or Flak Jacket. You constantly run out of ammo in this game, so Scavenger is amazing for that. And then Flak Jacket, it is super annoying when you're on like a 28 streak and you die to getting stuck by a Semtex or die to a prox mine, but perk 2 and perk 3 are completely optional depending on what specialty you like playing with. And Assault Pack is a 100% need. You don't want to run out of ammo and have to be using some 40-year-old's loadout. That is absolutely horrible. But now, how to spawn trap. Spawn trapping on Nuketown is by far the easiest. On Domination, you'll usually be spawn trapping in 4 spots. They will spawn behind this white fence in the back or next to this bunker in the right corner of the same spawn. When they're spawning at the fence, it is super easy to kill them immediately when they spawn while looking out this doorway, or killing them at the bunker spawn by moving over to this doorway to the right. Floating around this map while they're spawning on this side is an insanely easy way to get kills, because you can also rotate upstairs and you can hold both of these angles from this catwalk and they will continuously still spawn here while you're standing up here. You can also rotate through upstairs, look out the window and catch people running through middle, rotating from the garage or the side yard. Watching these 4 points of entry are a great way to control the map and the spawns without extending too far in the backyard and flipping the spawns. And that is how you control the spawns when they are spawning on the green side of the map. Now moving over to the yellow house. Now your main spawn trap on this house is this door right here. This doorway gives you a perfect view of both of the sides of the fence that they spawn on. Super easy for farming kills, and you can shoot them before they can even shoot back at you. One thing you have to be careful of when spawn trapping on this side of the map though is this garage entrance to your left. They can easily push in from the back door into the garage or from the front door of the garage. A lot of them are going to be coming from the garage door also, because they also spawn at the playground here in the back left. The usual angle I like to hold when I'm on this side of the map is this arch right here, because you can control both entry points, you can rotate up the stairs, and then you also have an overview of their spawn from the same type of scaffolding, which allows you to get quick kills on either spawn, or once again, get picks from mid from the window. That is basically all you do to control the yellow house. Now, as you can see on Domination, you can almost hold this map like 4 corners. You're either holding 2 corners in the yellow house or 2 corners in the green house. And with enough practice in private match, you can almost do this without thinking eventually. And that is another another thing I would like to get into. Definitely practice in private match. Warm up in private match before you go for the nuke, and also take your time to learn the spawns before you go trying to drop a nuke in a public lobby, because obviously it's going to be a lot sweatier. And now the next step I'd like to go over is simple tips and tricks I see a lot of people messing up on when they go for a nuke. Now, tips and tricks I want to give you is more of a don't do guide, or things I see people do a lot that usually messes them up, is you do not want to go too far into the spawns. Overextending is a huge problem, especially if you're all the way deep in their spawn. There's 6 of them pointed at you. You're going to die every time. And if you do somehow kill all of them, then you're going to end up flipping the spawns, and then you risk getting killed from some off angle, rotating through middle to get to the other house to spawn trap again. So on either side of the map, I would really focus on not going too far outside of the house. Another thing is always stay reloaded. Anytime you get a chance to reload, you're going to want to do it, because you never know when you're going to run into a 4 stack of people, omni movement, prone, laying on the ground, doing circles like a roly-poly. And also, if you don't have scavenger on, pay attention to when you can drop your munitions box. Overall, just be very conscious of your ammo. Another thing I see is that people will get a harp or an advanced UAV and they'll want to call it in immediately, and then they'll die trying to call it in. Finish what you have going on, get to your spot, and then pop your score streak. Score streaks take painfully long to pop in this game, so you don't want to die while you're trying to pop it. And now finally, when you get to the last 10 to 5 kills, it is okay to slow your pace a little bit and just get some picks. That is usually what I do. Toward the last 5 kills of my nuke, I start playing a little bit more cautious just to secure it. But now, just to give you a more in-depth feel of how I play and think when I'm going for a nuke, I'm going to watch one of my nuke gameplays with you guys, and I'm going to go over exactly what I'm thinking and why I'm making the moves I make. So starting off from the first kill, I push out of my spawn and I try to get directly into their spawn. I get a pick, I see the grenade, I rotate away. I then make my way back to their spawn to get some more picks. I now rotate back inside so that I can control that area that I said I like to control when I was explaining the spawn traps. There I get some more picks. I rotate out because of the nades. I then rotate upstairs so that I can get to the window so I can jump out and hold the exits again.
What the
I get a couple more picks and then I push back out front. Chad, these kids are dog water, am I right, broskies? I hold the door to get a quick pick, and then I rotate up top so that I can get on the top deck and control the spawns from up here. I get one pick and then I rotate to the window so that I can kill all the people that I missed on the spawn trap, rotating into the middle. After getting some picks mid, I rotate back upstairs, planning to kill people from the top deck again, but as I see there's a gun in the doorway, these guys are fucking horses. So I secure that pick and then I watch the fence again. As you can see, I'm rotating back and forth from upper deck to the bottom doorway to get as many picks as I can without getting caught or staying for too long. This is a perfect example. As you can see, I stopped moving and I stayed at the top window for too long, and I almost die right here, and I probably should have. But this is another thing, is you always want to stay on the move.
I should not. I should not. 120k.
Bro. The close call and the nade was too much, so I just rotated back in the middle to reset myself, which is always okay. You always want to reset yourself if things get too hectic. I'm gonna drop a nuke. I use this as a chance to use my munitions box and get a little ammo. Not coolio, bro, Leo. Oh my god, I almost just choked on. That was bad aim, but I got a pick, and now I'm gonna rotate back toward the house. So now I can get back to my spots and start spawn trapping again. So after I'm not getting any luck on my spawn traps, I rotate back out to mid, and basically my plan is just catching everyone coming out of their spawn. Like I was saying earlier, I'm at 25 kills, so now I'm just giving myself a second to reload my weapons and just chill out for a second. I wait for my munitions box, I get all my ammo reloaded. As you can see, I'm playing much more hesitant now. I get this pick over here, Jojo steals it. Now this had my heart shaking. I really thought I was gonna die. But as you can see, the spawns are split right now. So I am just playing my life, getting picks as I can get them, and I'm not overextending or pushing anything too much. I see spawns reset, so I push back to this side of the map again. I push back in the middle because spawns are about to flip again. I hear someone to my left in the garage. I push out, get him. I push out mid because I know I'm gonna get the 30. And then right here, I just start going crazy because once you get the nuke, you can do whatever you want. So I just start pushing stuff like crazy. Oh my God, I just dropped the nuke. And I'm not gonna lie, this flow state you get into after you get the nuke, like when you're locked in like this, is so fun. So now that you guys have my perspective of what I'm thinking while I'm going for a nuke, I'm gonna end this video out with a nuke gameplay, just so you guys can see another example of what I'm doing. Also, I'm doing it on a different map so you can get a different perspective. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you drop a nuke. The support has been crazy recently since I came back. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the video. Have a good one.
Losing B.
Requesting recon above.
Is 101.
Now commencing overplay.
Taking A. Lockdown. Hold the enemy back. C.
Offering RCXD. UAV exiting your grid.
Taking C. Taking the lead. Stay on task. Losing Bravo. Losing A.
If you keep coming, I will keep.
Lost B.
No life sciences.
Lost A. Securing Alpha. Zone A secure.
Sniper kill. You are most welcome.
Controlling Bravo.
I just dropped my nuke. Let's fucking go. Nuclear inbound. Let's go. I'm the demon go. I'm the DG. Game over, fuck boy. Let's go. Big nuke time.